on from what we've been doing recently, just like to go a touch further with you. Just to recap very, very briefly, what we're looking at is the straight punch to the face, and as it comes in here, we're moving through and taking control so that we have our irimi, our entry technique. Now from here, where we go could be a multitude of places. But let's just take it for a second. We started out with stepping back and then coming in with the straight shot and coming into here. And then we said to you that we were going to take it so that it wasn't necessarily a straight, it could be anything. But just looking at the straight for a moment, it could be a push, it could be a lapel grab, it could be going for the throat. And the movement needs to become smaller and less prescribed so that something comes in and we're just moving to take control. Now, as that goes, you then feed on and put on any move from any kata. Okay? So what we look at here is just a little addition to that, which is this. Most of what we do is going to be here, and we're going to be striking and taking on this person. We want to take the 45-degree angle so that we're cutting through them rather than nose to nose, strength to strength. And that should be clear from everything else you've seen. But we've got one further little addition to make, which is to say, if he's looking that way, maybe I should too. Right, so from here, whatever straight that is, as we come through here, taking control of it, this is my optimum area of strength until I move my optimum area of strength. So I'm going to turn this and make it face that way. And as we're touching onto the arm here, we're going to adhere to it. Now that doesn't necessarily mean a grip. It's not this kind of movement. It's touching and keeping and turning and standing. And now as we stand, I'm just going to put that against me and then put the other hand there too, and we come to here and we have something that looks like a classical Yoi position from numerous kata that you've already seen. So the trick here is that we adhere to the limb and continue to turn. Now if we just close down the distance a little bit, so we're in here and it'd be, I'm saying I don't want to fight, leave me alone, and there's something coming towards me can be controlled, because if my hands are like this, there's nothing coming straight. So I'm going to leave this wide gap so that I can take that straight, turn through and bring them down to here, lock this into the body and place this here. Now this is a Yoi position that takes control, and then from there you can see that if we move on with any part of any kata that you care to mention, we'd have something going on that would deal with this person here. Just to look at a variation on that, if we take that straight and we come off to here and I just rotate this and hammer down on this, then I only get a partial turn, and what we've got is this position. And then if I take that here like this, and I get that through there like that, and I go clamp that onto there, then I've got this position. Sorry. And then if I take this here, and I crank it over the top, and bring it onto here, then I have a vertical version of that position. So you see these Yoi positions that rely upon how we receive and rotate to come through and take control of the person. And all this is adhering to the straight. Now, if we do it with a circular attack, it just gets a little bit more complicated. So we've got the hook coming, and we're going to come into here. You've got to do something to prevent that one from smacking you in the head. But we just rotate through, and we come through, and we've got the same limb lock, limb lock, limb lock, for all those same Yoi positions. So what we're looking at here is the entry, muchimi, the sticking to the limb instead of hitting it, then trying to reach out and grab it, and the rotation of the body becoming a more or less simultaneous event.